Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I'm super excited to bring you this content. Not only is it my personal favorite topic when it comes to investing, but it's something I'm working so hard to achieve in the future. And that's how much money you need to have invested in order to live passively and retire off of your dividend income alone. Now, maybe you start looking at the numbers throughout this video, you get a little bit worried. You're like, man, I'm never going to get there. Well, it's a lot easier than you might think when you start to break it down. And maybe you're wondering, hey, I just want to supplement my income. I don't want to make all of it from dividend income in retirement. Well, I'll tell you exactly how much you need to have invested to get, I don't know, $100 from the market, $200, heck, if you want up to $5,000, I'll tell you the exact way to calculate how much you need to have invested to get your desired return. So without further ado, let's jump right in. All right, now listen, if you guys are brand new to this channel, just coming here for the first time, well, I want to say welcome. My name is Dalton. This is dlitztv, and on this channel, we talk about all things investing. And hey, we are on the road to 50,000 subscribers. I never thought that I'd be able to say that, but 50K is on the way. So it would really mean a lot to me if you guys click that subscribe button. If you find yourself coming back to these videos or you find this channel useful, it would mean so much to me if you guys stuck around for the long haul. But in this video here today, like I said, what we're going to discuss is how much money you need to have invested in order to get that desired amount of income monthly. And the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to show you a spreadsheet that I put together. You're going to be able to download this. This is a Google sheet, and you can input it. I'm a very visual learner. I feel like there's a lot of people out there that are similar. I'll teach you exactly how to use this spreadsheet so you can start understanding how much you need to have invested. And then after that, I'll go over the equation. If you just have a value in mind, you want to calculate it. It's really not that hard to do. So right now, I'll just jump right in and I'll go ahead and show you that spreadsheet. All right, so this is the dividend income estimating spreadsheet right here that I've put together. Now, the link's going to be in the description for this if you guys want to tool around with it. Important to note, 5 stocks on this spreadsheet right now. These are 5 that are in my portfolio, ones that I invest in that I truly believe in as dividend companies moving forward. And important to note, of these 5 stocks, only one of them is going to pay you every single month, and that's Realty Income. So if you were looking at something like Chevron, which pays you quarterly, you're going to get 4 payments to make up the $1,200 a year, which equates to $100 a month. So just know that some of these are going to be lump payments at certain points throughout the year, and not all of them are going to pay you every single month. So it is important to kind of just get that general knowledge beforehand. Now, on this, you're going to notice that the dividend yield is ranging anywhere from 0.62% all the way up to 6.66%. And what you're going to find is that you need significantly less money invested when there is a much higher dividend yield. And so I wanted to give you a range of different values of how much you actually need invested and just kind of break up the companies in that way. So on this spreadsheet, what you see here is the ticker symbol, the name of the stock, the current price, the dividend yield, the annual dividend that they're paying, and your desired income that you want. So $1,200 divided by 12 for 12 months in the year, that's giving you $100 every single month. That's what it's showing on this spreadsheet right now. So for Chevron, you'd need 237 shares or $24,040 invested. So I don't know if that's a lot higher than you would expect or a lot lower than you would expect, but one thing to keep in mind is that as you are investing in these companies, not the only way that you are making money is not just from dividend income. You're also making money as the stock itself goes up in value on the stock market. The stock market annually on average is going to return you around 8 to 10%. So theoretically, you're picking the right companies. They're going up in value. You're making money from that. The dividend's going to adjust. You're still going to be paid dividend income as well. And so as you are being paid dividend income, if you're reinvesting it, this is where the compound growth comes in. It becomes a heck of a lot easier to actually hit these numbers. So let me jump back into the spreadsheet and keep covering these stocks here. Now, the next one is AT&T, which is the least amount you'll need to invest on this particular spreadsheet, around $18,023. That's because it has such a high dividend yield of 6.66%. Now, Realty Income, this is a monthly dividend payer. So every single month you'd receive $100. You'd need 426 shares, around $29,519 invested. Jumping down to Johnson & Johnson, they have a relatively small dividend yield comparatively speaking to all the ones on this list. And so you need significantly more money, around $48,974 invested. And this is the kicker right here. Apple, which has a very low dividend yield, their primary focus isn't necessarily on paying dividends. It's growing the company. So they have a small dividend yield of 0.62%, and you would need all the way up to $193,785 invested. Now, before I tell you exactly how you can calculate the desired amount for yourself, for your personal portfolio, let me show you how you can actually add stocks to this portfolio. So let's just say, for example, you want to get a new one on here. I've copied the equation down to this next row here. So basically, all you need to do is find the ticker symbol for the stock you want to add. So for example, let's just go over Pfizer. So let's do PFE. It's going to auto-populate a couple of different fields right here. So as you can see, the name was populated. You got the current price. The dividend yield right now is set to 0, but we're going to change that by just going to dividend.com. We're going to look up Pfizer from dividend.com to understand how much they're paying annually. So you can see right here in the middle of the screen, $1.15 is what you're going to receive annually from their dividend payment. So we're going to come back here and we're going to input that value. So we're going to go $1.15, hit enter. It's going to automatically calculate that dividend yield. And then if you want to set your desired income, let's say you wanted $1,200 just to be uniform with the rest of the spreadsheet here, you would need 1,043 shares invested, $40,372. Now, if you were wondering, hey, I live pretty comfortably off $50,000 annually, how much is it going to take to get $50,000 annually? Well, let me just plug in that number instead right here. Let's do $50,000. And you can see right there, you would need $1.68 million. Now, how does that differentiate from something like AT&T here with a much higher dividend yield? Well, let's do $50,000 right here just to do a comparison. And I can't type today, but here we go. I'm going to hit enter. $749,760. So you can see how much this impacts your portfolio. And again, you can keep going down. You can look at different stocks, figure out how much you want. You can play around with the values here, and just know that when you are investing, it's important to not put all your eggs in one basket. Your portfolio is likely going to have a number of different dividend investments in it, a number of different companies to make up that overall portfolio. So your dividend yield is going to be very different than what you might see from one individual company. So it's important to calculate your portfolio's yield. And when you're looking at that, it's important to also get the number that you actually want to receive in terms of income. So let's say, I'll just throw out the equation right now. If you want to receive $40,000, the equation you want to know is that you got your desired yearly income divided by the dividend yield for the company. So when you look at that and you're looking at the equation, let's say you wanted $40,000 every single year. So you take that $40,000 and let's just say, for example's sake, your portfolio's dividend yield was, 3.78%. So you take $40,000, you divide it by 0.0378, and what you're going to get is you'll need $1,058,201. And I just want to stress that I'm not trying to downplay how hard it is to save over $1 million, but it becomes infinitely easier as the market value is going up for these companies, as the stock price is going up. You're also reinvesting dividends. That's where compound growth comes in, and it becomes infinitely easier when you're investing in that manner to actually accumulate more wealth and further establish your dividend income portfolio. All right, so another really great resource that I use is TrackYourDividends.com. On this website, I've input a lot of the dividend companies I'm invested in into this portfolio right here. Down below at the top, it gives you these values. You can see the current portfolio value of $26,694. I've made $2,523 on the market. The dividend yield is listed right here, 3.13%. That's of the entire portfolio. Now, my annual income from this right now is $837. But what I'm focused on is that dividend yield number. So let's say I live really comfortably on $50,000. I could make it with a lot lower than $50,000, but let's say I'm living comfortably on $50,000. So that's my desired income level. Well, now all I need to do is take $50,000 and divide it by 0.0313, and I'm going to get $1,597,444. So that's exactly how much I would need in order to retire and live off of my dividend income alone passively. So I just thought I'd share that number with you guys as well. Now, let me know, is this value a lot higher or a lot lower than you would expect? Initially, when I started investing, this seemed like it was super daunting, something I would never be able to achieve. But as I start putting more and more money into the market, as I reinvest dividends, and with years and years of investing ahead of me, I truly believe that I'm going to hit this mark and I'll be able to live passively off my dividend income if I choose to do so. So if you guys did enjoy this video, you took anything away, it would really mean a lot if you smash that like button. It really helps out with the YouTube algorithm, puts it out on other homepages. And anyways, guys, thank you so much for checking out this video and have a great day.